folks? It's T-Biz here. And yeah, we got a new Stinkor from the Masters of the Universe Origins for 2021. This is the evil master of odors. This takes me back, nothing like a Masters of the Universe Origins to take you back to your childhood, I always say, or I've been saying lately, or I've said for the last year or two. Anyways, I love Stinkor. It takes me back to when my mom worked at, I believe Gibson's. It was a department store here in Texas. I think they had them in South Texas and up north around here and stuff. And actually in Georgetown, north of Boston, where I live right now, but where I grew up back in the day. And yeah, man, my mom got me a lot of cool figures there, from like superpowers to Masters of the Universe, G.I. Joes, masks, stuff like that. And I got my first Transformer there too. It was Soundwave on the way to the lake. I've blabbed about this in many videos, and I'm sure some of you don't really want to hear me recollect all these old memories of toys, but hey man, it's kind of what Origins is about pretty much. But yeah, it says product has real smell ... It's fun. And there's a little girl, like I guess retching from this or whatever, all puckered up like ooh. And twist into powerful battle positions as usual, because he only came with the shield. I don't know, for some reason I thought he came with the gun back in the day. Here's some awesome art from Axel Jimenez. Let's see, the sickening foul stench of Stinkor can bring even the mightiest of Eternia's heroes to their knees. Mossman's like, come on, sucker, bring it before I get toasted by Skeletor and become the enchanted forest. Spoiler, sorry. But yeah, here we go. We got it looks like vintage He-Man and vintage Skeletor, which I haven't seen these because it's just a head swap, isn't it? Maybe there's a little bit paint variance. I don't know. I've never seen a review on them. There's Lop, Beastman. Lop. That's some Lords of Power. Beastman. And he's got different armor. He's got yellow armor. So it's not quite the rich kid's LOP Beastman, but hey, it is what it is. And Green Goddess, which is the green Tila. Or was it Vishnu Tila? I can't remember. But anyways, whatever. But anyway, Guardian of the Power in the Universe. And Webstore, Evil Master of Escape. Everybody loves Webstore, man. But I've heard this Webstore has some problems with, I guess, the mechanism and the string being loose and then getting sucked back in and just all crazy. And then there's Stinkor. So yeah, I've done enough blabbing for one video. So let's, oh yeah, we're going to do a chat, me and my brother Overlord, about pretty much the new He-Man and the Masters of the Universe cartoon, which is pretty cool. But yeah, let's go ahead and bust this guy open, check him out. Okay, folks, here's Stinkor. Let's go ahead and give him a sniff. Doesn't really smell. He's supposed to. He doesn't smell. I don't see what's the point. That kind of sucks. I was hoping for some hippie patchouli, some dirty old hippie smell, but he just kind of, I don't know, man. Just not. I don't know. Check under his arms. I don't get it. No smell. I guess since we live in a kinder, gentler world now, that Stinkor just doesn't smell like patchouli at all, like he used to back in the day. He doesn't really have a hardcore smell, so I don't see what the kid right here is oohing about, because it just smells like some plastic. I don't really get it, unless my nose doesn't work anymore or something. So damn you, COVID. But anyways, no, like for real, seriously, yeah, it just doesn't. Yeah, I don't smell it, so I don't get it. I don't know. I really don't. He is cool. It is Stinkor, as we know it, as we all know it. So he's heck opposable. He's got some rubber band right there. But yeah, no smell. That kind of bothers me. It's like, hate being that guy. Hate being that dude that's going, but I'm gonna have to, because he doesn't smell, man. He's got a shield, but he didn't smell. And he can pose him. He can pose the crap out of him. That's pretty rad, man. I like him. Seems like the paint's a little, oops. Paint's a little different, but if you look at these old ones, like look at this one's a little lighter orangey or whatever, like an orangey yellow. And this one back here, this old one too, he is more of a brighter. But this new Origins that we got, he's just like a straight up like pumpkin traffic cone, like orange kicking right there, pretty much. Super hardcore. But yeah, man, it's cool, man. We got a Stinkor, dude. Basically, you know, just your merman, painted like a skunk. If you're like Pepe Le Pew back in the day. You can take off his armor's pretty soft, so you can take it off if you want to, but we'll just leave it on him. Because he just, you know, he just got abs of steel underneath. That's about it. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. And this figure goes down in history. I guess was it the mighty Pixel Dan was scared of this figure as a kid or whatever. I remember seeing that on an old video way back in the day about Stinkor or whatever. And maybe it was his classics review or something like that a long time ago or something, or maybe it's just a vintage review a long time ago. But I remember him mentioning that he was kind of, this figure freaked him out. And for me, it's always been good old Thunder Punch He-Man. So we brought him back for this video real quick because we're gonna do it again. Because somebody just left a comment earlier this week saying how I was doing the mechanism all wrong. I don't know, I can't figure another way to do it, so we're gonna do it how it's done. So yeah, there we go. There's a new comic, Rock and a Hard Place. So I'm not gonna spoil the comic, but yeah, that's cool, man. New comic. Gonna have to check it out and see what it is. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the figure that freaked me out as a kid. But before we get into that, I'm always in a hurry. Always living too fast. Gonna live fast and die old. But yeah, check out those eyes. Eyes are a little bit, the pupils are a little bit more, was it not so dilated as this one is. And you can see actually has little indentions in his pupil through the vintage one. So yeah, there you go, people. There you go. There are subtle little differences, but it's not that big a deal. But he's still cool to have, man. Even though it was Steve. But you know what you can do? You can go like probably here in Austin, Texas. You can go where all your basic yoga pant wearing women go, to the Herb Bar, down off of I think Congress and forget whatever here in Austin, Texas. Probably get some patchouli oil. Just dab them in little spots here and there. Leave them in a bag for a day or something with that patchouli oil, and you'll probably have yourself a Stinkor that really smells like you used to back in the day. That's all you need. That's probably all you need, and that's what I'm going to try to figure out to do. I'll ask Peta if she can find that, if she can find some patchouli oil or something, or whatever. Maybe you can find some patchouli incense at your local head shop if your parents or whoever, if these are kids watching this, whatever, or, you know, or somebody, or old dudes like me watching this video. Maybe go down to your local head shop or something, if you know whatever, and get you some incense, and yeah, put your Stinkor in a bag of patchouli incense, and then maybe we could totally relive our childhood memories with a stinky Stinkor instead of a Stinkor that just doesn't smell like anything at all. Man, weird. All right, I said we'd do this, so let's go ahead and give old Thunder Punch a try. So yeah. We got him again, dude. That's hilarious. Oh, Thunder Punch He-Man. All right, folks, and we're back. It's T-Biz and
Overlord here again.
Yes, and we're going to yap a little bit about the new He-Man and the Masters of the Universe cartoon. Overlord, I'll go ahead and let you take the lead on this. On Netflix, that is.
Well, I can tell you firsthand that I've seen at least a lot of advertisements for a lot of kids shows, and those all look like crap. This, considering the fact it's Motu meets Ben 10 Skylanders
meets Star Wars. Yeah, I think the score reminds me of Star Wars. The music reminds me of Star Wars.
The only thing I don't like is the intro.
Intro's kind of whatever, but it's one and done. It's no big deal. I mean, you're not going to get like Slayer writing an intro for it or anything like that. That's not going to happen.
I know, but I'm like, the music in the show is so much better than.
Well, yeah. So yeah. I get it, man. I get it. But I love it. I thought it was going to be stupid. I thought it was going to be like a kid's show, not like Paw Patrol or anything like that. But like I thought it was going to be like just
the Motu baby.
I just thought it was going to be. I grew up with Muppet Babies. I like Muppet Babies. But anyways, I thought it was going to be like an SJW kids cartoon where everybody, gets a trophy and all that kind of stuff, which everybody kind of does in a way, but not in that sense, because in the Masters, everybody kind of got to have a trophy because y'all got to be a master of something in the Masters universe. Anyways, but I really thought it was awesome. I liked it a lot. It exceeded all my expectations, and
this could have been way worse.
Yeah, it could have been way, way worse.
On a scale of 1 to 10, it could have been like a 20. But
yes. And people want to poo-poo on Revelation. I think Revelation's cool. It's a little weird right now, that first season. It's a little crazy. It's a little out there. But I feel like the comic is doing really well. I feel like the third comic we just got recently is really good. I need to kind of do a review on that. But I feel like this is probably the best issue so far in the Revelation comic. And I feel like there's just more to go if people just let it happen.
Like we're only halfway through it. That said,
yeah.
I'm not on Team Sarah Michelle Gellar. I don't like her as a voice actor. It's not doing it for me.
I don't know. It's whatever. It doesn't bother me. I don't know. I don't lose any sleep over it. I'm losing sleep over getting my Scareglow and getting my Triclops right now, but that's about it.
So, well, that's Mattel Creations FedEx.
No, that's just because I live in Tatooine, a.k.a. Austin, Texas, and it's just going to take that kind of time. But anyways, to get to me.
Better than Hoth.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You do live in the land of the ice and snow.
I live with a wampa. With the
wampa.
A wampa.
Anyways, I thought this cartoon was awesome. I thought it was really, really cool. And so, we do have the dude for Ben 10 doing the voice, right?
Yuri Lowenthal, who's been in a crapload of anime like Naruto and Avatar The Last Airbender.
Yep.
And, of course, he was Ben Tennyson from Alien Force through Omniverse. I think he's coming back for the reboot. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw a commercial, and at the end he said, like, the iconic line, and I'm like, what?
And I don't even know how far we've gotten into the series. We watched, like, how many episodes so far?
4, maybe?
4. I think Mr. Cyberdrone, I think he watched about that many too. So I got to see what's up.
There's 8 or something.
There's 8. Oh, thank God, because I was like, man, I want to see more of this because it's pretty cool. And Keldor, man, Keldor is kind of like a Doctor Strange kind of dude. He wasn't like a blue guy.
Price looking guy.
Yeah, he wasn't a blue guy. He's just like a regular white dude or whatever.
Guard.
And
whatever those things are called.
yeah, he wasn't. He didn't look like like the Keldor we know. And he didn't look like a Cyclone, so anybody like that.
He didn't look like this toy.
Yeah, but he was a douchebag for sure. He wasn't a nice guy, and he had the cool the one arm, I don't know if it's left or right, installed skeletal from sticking in that the force pit or whatever you want to call it, that thing, and with all the energy or whatever from Grayskull or whatever, the power sword zapped him or whatever, and turned his hand into all skeletal, which was really cool. And once he turned into Skeletor, that was pretty sick, man. This is a really good Skeletor, to be honest, man. A really, really good Skeletor. I thought it was pretty tough. I was like, I love Mark Hamill as Skeletor. He puts a cool Mark Hamill spin and twist on Skeletor, but this Skeletor is just like balls to the wall, I think.
So he doesn't like the cigar chomping one from 2005.
No, I like all Skeletors. All Skeletors are awesome of all times. The weird one is the even though I don't mind it, even though it's kind of goofy, is the New Adventures. Yeah, New Adventures. I don't love New Adventures, but I don't hate it. It's weird because New Adventures kind of has this anime feel to it.
But I don't love it either.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
I can't be all for this, but I can't be against it because it does look cool with that stuff.
I think to really truly enjoy New Adventures of He-Man, you need to partake probably in the Devil's Lettuce or something like that to really just enjoy it.
I got that.
Not condoning that or saying to do that, but I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. That's all. Anyways,
very few classics I have. Freaking New Adventures Skeletor.
Yeah.
Very few.
Yeah. What other characters did you like in this series?
I thought they did a good job with Cronus.
Yeah, Cronus was a tough character, aka Trapjaw.
He wasn't an idiot. I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, in 2000X he was better, but he wasn't great. But this one, I think they added a lot more to his character. I'm curious when Beastman's going to show up, because he's got like a laser whip thing, like Blade from the movie.
Yeah.
That seems kind of interesting. I think this is my favorite Evelyn. I finally like Evelyn.
Yeah, this one, she's kind of snotty and she's kind of whatever, this and that. And I love Evelyn all the way, all the time.
Like her being an a-hole.
But I think the cool thing is she does these little incantations or these little spells and stuff, and she does all like these weird like kind of meditative stances and like levitates. She kind of levitates, so she's like using some dark arts, but she's also, on another level too, like with her.
She was the one that reminded me the most of Skylanders. She reminds me of that character Hex, who could like conjure these flying skulls and stuff. And I'm like, she's just like Hex or whatever from Skylanders.
Yeah, I've never played Skylanders, but I know you and Chris were my old buddy Chris was big into Skylanders, and Vampire.
Mr. Vampire, yeah.
Mr. Vampire, yeah. Well, heck, man, we're going to just go ahead and drop off this video because it's going to be really long if we don't. And, once again, this is T-Biz and...
Ram Mam's not that bad. Oh,
no, she's a cute character.
Either Black Tila Sorceress, whoever that is.
I like Ram Mam. She's cool.
It's not even close to the same character.
Duncan's kind of like Shaggy.
I think it's the title thing. I mean, like Ram is a title.
Yeah. I want to meet, besides Carrie freaking out, or I shouldn't have mentioned his name. Anyways.
Just cut that out.
Anyways, what I was going to say, jeez, man.
Turn the camera off and cut that out.
But no, like, I don't know. I guess there's some, like, mid-40s, 50-year-old dudes freaking out somewhere, probably kicking the cat or giving his wife a hard time or his kids a hard time because of Ram Mam. And I just want to say to you, chill out, man. It's just a cartoon. I don't think I know any of those people, so I don't get on Twitter, so I don't know any people like that would get up in arms about a character like that. But oh well, whatever. Anyways, once again, this is T-Biz and
Overlord of Overlord Productions here. Remember, children, don't spill the beans. They might come back and eat you in your sleep.